After testing 3 MacBooks and 5 MacBook Pros with the new butterfly mechanism keys, using a couple of them full time for months at a time, I finally experienced
not
it.
Spotlight, emoji picker.
Dustmageddon, the end of type.
Apple has just announced a service program for MacBook and MacBook Pro customers who have experienced issues with their keyboards and are no longer covered under AppleCare. An Apple spokesperson sent me the following statement. Today we launched a keyboard service program for our customers that covers a small percentage of keyboards in certain MacBook and MacBook Pro models which may exhibit one or more of the following behaviors: letters or characters that repeat unexpectedly or don't appear when pressed, or keys that feel sticky or aren't responding in a consistent manner. Apple or an authorized service provider will examine the customer's device to verify eligibility and then perform the service free of charge. Service may involve the replacement of one or more keys or the whole keyboard. The program covers those eligible MacBook and MacBook Pro models for up to 4 years after the original retail purchase of the device. And if you've already paid for a repair at an Apple or authorized service provider and would now be covered by this program, you can contact Apple for a refund. The eligible models are the MacBook Retina 12-inch early 2015, MacBook Retina 12-inch early 2016, MacBook Retina 12-inch 2017, MacBook Pro 13-inch 2016, 2 Thunderbolt ports, MacBook Pro 13-inch 2017, 2 Thunderbolt ports, MacBook Pro 13-inch 2016, 4 Thunderbolt ports, MacBook Pro 13-inch 2017, 4 Thunderbolt ports, MacBook Pro 15-inch 2016, and MacBook Pro 15-inch 2017. Phew. To be crystal clear, this isn't a recall or a replacement program. Apple isn't asking everyone with an eligible MacBook or MacBook Pro to bring it in regardless of whether or not it's exhibiting any problems. It's not swapping out every keyboard on every modern MacBook or MacBook Pro it's ever sold. It's a service program for people who are experiencing issues. The reason for the difference is, based on my understanding, that when Apple says a small percentage of customers, the company really means a small percentage of customers. I don't want to speculate as to whether negative social sentiment provoked a response sooner than what the raw numbers would otherwise have mandated, but I wouldn't be shocked if that were the case. Apple wants to keep current customers happy so they remain future customers as well. But this does feel like one of those things where Apple measured 100 times, then decided it was in everyone's best interest to simply cut to the chase and launch the program. Previously, a sampling of Apple retail and authorized service centers showed that while overall reliability for the new MacBook Pro was much higher, keyboard reliability was flat, if not slightly down for the 2016 model, but higher again for the 2017 model. Whether or not more recent versions are less prone to the issue, or if Apple makes changes to future versions to make them even less prone to the issue, we'll have to wait and see. Apple is covering existing MacBooks and MacBook Pros for 4 years, though. So if this really is a bigger problem than Apple is stating, the company will be paying the price for it. Literally. I have a link to the program in the description below, and also if you're taking your MacBook or MacBook Pro in for repair, a link on how to make sure you've got a good, solid backup first. Now, it's still not clear what caused the problem. Maybe this keyboard was trying to make it harder for dust to get in, but if dust did get in, it turned out also for it to be harder to get out. I don't know. I'm not a hardware engineer, but I do know where to go to learn more. Brilliant. They have a bunch of courses, including one on classical mechanics with sections like kinematics, Newton's law, momentum, reference frames, statics, springs, oscillations, and more. And because Brilliant is sponsoring the show, if you go to brilliant.org/vector, you can sign up for free. And the first 200 of you can also get 20% off the premium course. Thanks, Brilliant. Now, I want to hear from you. Is Apple doing the right thing here? Is it too little, too late? Does it go far enough, or should Apple be doing more? Hit like, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching.
To make it thinner and more precise, we created a sturdy, single-assembly butterfly mechanism. Combined with a new stainless steel dome switch, this reinforces the keyboard's balance and stability.